perfect city, actually. Oh my goodness, until you try to add flipping anything to a roundabout, it just goes mental. Which is it's not much of a problem normally, or like at least it's not as much of a problem as, you know, in other areas. But a problem that we have here is, well, the whole city's made out of roundabouts, so it does end up causing a bit of a schmozzle, you know? I think that's all of them. I think we're connected. I'll see you later. Oh, they're just gonna make the jump. I feel for that chick. Hey, get off me head, you bitch! She just used my face as a landing strip. Wow, that sounds very sexual. Don't clip that. Yay, let's all get to bed with Isaac. Clown's severed pelvis. Ooh, we're gonna find a whole bunch of clown pieces. I love that for us. We've found a clown head and a clown penis. Amazing. A pelvis, sorry. Pelvis. Easy mistake to make. Which does contain the penis, to be fair. Isaac kills everyone he meets in case one of them is Oren. Yeah, exactly. We've got to... That could have been Oren. It could have been her, alright? I needed to make sure. Never be too sure with these shapeshifters around. Damn, shapeshifters are everywhere. Yeah, exactly. You can never be too sure. I saw the stream title and had to join. Yes! We did it, chat. We got the right stream title. It's not clickbait. I just need to point that out because, for instance, I don't know who this person is. Bam! Not a friend of Clarence. I hope that's assuaged any doubts anyone had. Now onward. That was too much. It's about a 10-cent piece worth of one of the spiciest sauces you can get. And I'm going to die. Here we go. Right, and then... there it is. Oh god, it's... We could just wear it like this, actually. It's not even that bad. I got another one prepared. But we can actually just wear it like this. How's that? Is that sexy enough for you? The Mephi? Is that good enough? Oh. One of these. Please don't miss. Thanks for that, Lamefi. And I'll do it again. I'll cut you off and leave you in a tunnel and brick you up for eternity. I'll remove your rails for always and always and always. I've got this. If I do this... Okay, I wasn't expecting that one. I wasn't expecting that. For God's sake. Look, I was expecting it to either spawn on the top or stay in the bridge. I was not expecting it to catapult halfway across the map. Oh my God, somebody clip that. It can build it there. Is it just, I guess it's just because it doesn't have a power connection. There's no power conduit that runs through there. That's probably why it won't allow me to build it. Oh my God. Shut up. Nobody say anything. Smooth. Smooth start. I wasn't just plugging in my headphones. What do you mean? Couldn't be me. Hello everyone, and welcome to No Man's Sky. Oh, it's Tuesday, and we've got some building to do. We've got some farming to do. We've got to fondle some giant glowing balls at the top of my girthy shaft. Hey Duke, how you doing? Welcome in. And I'm here for it. It's gonna be great. I don't know how much money we're actually gonna make off of our balls, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out together. And we're gonna plant more of them. We need more hydroponic space and more balls to plant, which shouldn't be too hard because we have the dupe machine. But it's gonna be a mission. It's gonna be a journey, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope everyone is doing well. I had a I didn't sleep very well. Standard. I had a very non-productive day today, which, you know, potentially is like, oh yeah, well, you got to chill for a bit. And usually, I would agree. But today I felt... Hey Sheepy, how you doing? Welcome. I felt like I was like, the days leading up to, I'm like, okay, this is like my one day off where I don't have to do editing. I don't have to look after anyone because my daughter's at daycare for like the whole day. So I've got like the whole day. I'm gonna get so much stuff done. Like I'm gonna work on my music or something. I'm gonna be really productive. And then today rolls around and my daughter decided to be exceptionally difficult and ended up being an hour late to daycare. And then I realized that I hadn't had a chance to do the thumbnail for the Witcher video, the last Saturday video, because it was long and I was interrupted on several days and days were switched around and we went up to Melbourne on the Monday and stuff, so it was like all out of whack. And so then it got to like, by the time all of that was done, it was like 11:30. And I was just like, any motivation I had, assuming I even had time for it, is just completely out the window. So I'm not gonna do anything. And so I just ended up playing Wild Frost, watching Jason stream, and then playing some Black Ops for for most of the day. And I was like, as much as I enjoyed doing those things, the next opportunity I get to do that won't be for like 2 or 3 more weeks, probably. Because on Thursday I have to take the cats to the vet for their checkup, which means I'm going to be playing catch up on my Thursday when I would usually have time off to do stuff. Which means I won't end up getting back around to anything until, oh, who knows when. So there goes my opportunity. But, you know, I still need to take it where it was, or how it was, that I got to play some games and stuff and not have to worry too much about many things, just that I wasn't getting the stuff done that I wanted to, but there's worse things in the world than that. Baby Duke has started sleeping in her own room, so at 6:30 AM she came in crying and got in bed with us, kept crying, said, I don't want to sleep in your bed, went back to her bed and went to sleep. Yeah, sounds about right. How old is she again? Because that, yeah. My daughter's just gotten to the stage where she starts to be like afraid of sleeping in her own bed. even though she's been sleeping in her own bed for like 2 or 3 years, now all of a sudden she's like, I can't sleep well, and she's like afraid to go to sleep and stuff. But apparently it's like, well, it's a phase that she'll eventually grow out of. And then she can go back to sleeping in her bed full time. She's usually not too bad. Like, tonight she started off similarly, but she has gone to sleep as far as I'm aware. But like, sometimes she'll just be like, nope. How do you forget your own name? It's because my brain don't think good. That's how. It doesn't work. But yeah, that's another plus side actually, on vaguely related to Justin, which is Jason. Both start with J and end in an N. It's basically the same thing. It was good that I got to see a Jason stream. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm clearly not going to be productive. I'm clearly not going to get anything done. I haven't had a chance to actually go to anyone else's streams in ages and spend any time there. So I may as well at least be productive in that sense of like maintaining some of those relationships and spending some time watching some good content. And yeah, hung out there for a bit, and that was good. It was a good stream as always. And yeah, Jason was playing Fallout London, a game which I don't like, and also it seems like he may not love either. I think he's in a similar boat to me where he wants to love it, and there's like a bunch of things that he does like about it, but there's also a bunch of things that are annoying. So we'll see if he keeps playing it. Baby Duke is 4. Yeah, yep. Sounds about the age. My daughter is turning 5 next month. But she was prem, so she's technically like, she'll be, it basically means she's kind of like turning 4.5. She's like, I don't know how, she's a couple months behind because she was prem. So that, I imagine they'd be at similar stages. It'll be annoying when she's 15 and still sleeps in your room. Now that would be annoying. No, that definitely won't happen. That is definitely not gonna happen. If she tried that, I mean, I already end up putting the foot down a fair bit and being like, no, you just have to sleep in your bed, and we get nuclear meltdowns. But eventually, she settles and goes to sleep and stuff. But, you know, it's not the end of the world, because, like, I can sleep in her bed. We bought her bed, with in mind that I might have to sleep in there sometimes, and she would sleep in our bed with my wife. So it's like, it's not actually the end of the world having to switch around a bit. It's just obviously that's not going to be something that I want to maintain indefinitely, and we won't. She'll grow out of it. But yeah. Oh, it was a day. It was a day today, and I'm glad we're here to play some No Man's Sky. I'm looking forward to fleshing out the penthouse a little bit more. Just getting some more of those hydroponic space. It'll be interesting to see how many I can get before it completely sucks off all of the shaft, or all of the grid. Because I might be able to get the whole thing filled and still have some power, but at the same time, I know that those things drain a fair bit of power, so we might only get like another layer or so before it just goes nope. Also, I've just thought, I hadn't thought about this before. I guess you could probably You could probably do like a tiered thing. Like you could probably put hydroponics upon hydroponics. So you probably stack it to the roof. Okay, now I actually kind of want to do that. I don't know how you'd go with like reaching all of them though. I'm wondering if there's a way... I might have to look into that because I wonder if you can... Because yeah, I would like to know if you can like stack them to a certain extent and still access the great big glowing balls before they fall through the floor. They're not going to fall through the floor, not this time. Although we did fall through the floor. Was it last week? And I was taken aback. I was like, what? What? This is the first time we've fallen through the floor in forever. How did this happen? The Hanging Gardens of Justinalon? That's exactly what I want. That's literally exactly what I want now. I love the hanging... Whenever I play Civ, the Hanging Gardens are my second wonder that I'll always get. It goes Temple of Artemis, Hanging Gardens. Every time. You gotta get that sweet, sweet baby making. That sweet, sweet food production. Get them just pumping out food so that they can just have the sex and have a lot of population. Anyway, shall we crack open the game and see what the state of this base is? Let's see what we've got to work with. Hanging Gardens, the only wonder that may not have ever existed. Really? I choose to believe they did exist because I love the idea of the Hanging Gardens. They're cool. They look cool and they're cool. So they exist. All right, let's switch scenes. There we go. So we're in. I mean, the amount of things that they were able to do back then, and even today we struggle to be like, how did they do that? Is kind of amazing. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did exist, but equally, I'm not a time traveler, so I don't know. Okay, I'm all the way over here. Oh, wait, my ship's here, isn't it? Yeah. I flew over here for a photo shoot for the thumbnail. And it is a banger of a thumbnail, if I do say so myself. But you'll have to wait to be able to see it. Video's not out yet. Maybe a couple weeks. Alright, let's land here. Let's climb the tower. And by climb, I mean take the teleporter. Fondle some balls. And see what happens. I'm glad that we like lit up all of these areas now. It looks better with all the lamps there. Let's climb all the way to the top. We're not going to climb all the way to the top at all. I'm assuming all of this should still be fully powered. Yeah. 6 batteries. Of 45,000. Alright. So we have the galactic trade orifice up here. Which means... Oh, we have to hold it. Oh, okay. Which means we should be able to trade this stuff straight away. I'm glad as well that you don't have to like replant these. That they just regrow. Imagine how annoying that would be. Oh, look at me. I'm getting all the achievements. Just for plant or harvesting my balls. Professional farmer. Look at that, I got another one. Crop master. That's right, that's me. Crop master. I'm great at hoeing. I am a galactic hoe. A master intergalactic hoe. Soil master. Now that sounds somehow that sounds almost worse than galactic hoe. Soil master. It sounds filthy. See what I did there? It's really funny. I wonder how much these stack, actually, these balls. You'd think not very well, because they're balls. Balls don't stack. Can you replant these? Like, can I use these balls to plant new ones? Like, can I use them as seeds? Galactic Trade Rectum? Yeah, that's the one. It's a hole for galactic trade. Let's see. Can I? No, it doesn't look like. They stack groups of 10. And they're 400k a pop. That's not bad. So we'll just go and sell all of those. Let's see how much we make. Can I sell them all at once? Sell, sorry, not buy. Oh yeah, 3.9 mil. That's not bad. I'll take that. And then to make more of those, excuse me, what do we need to make more of those again? Silver. Magnetized ferrite, chromatic metal, silver. Which we have, obviously, at the dupe machine. So, I should also figure out what it takes to create these. Metal plating. Oh, pure ferrite carbon metal plating. That's not that hard to make. It's just a case of... oh, not here. Of ferrite dust for those, I think. How many can I make? How many ferrite dust do I have? Oh, wait, yeah, I only have 65 ferrite dust. So that will be a hold up. That's right. I'll get some silver, and I'll plant more balls, and then after that, we can look at doing the ferrite dust to get more hydroponic base. Soil master, I have to pay extra to the galactic hoe for that. Damn straight. That doesn't come in, like, you don't get that for free. Okay, silver. We have 40 silver, but we also have 9,999 silver. And do we have some in here already? We do. Okay, so I didn't actually need to pick that up. I should have left it there. Alright. It's duping time. I won't say you've made a profit yet, because I've seen the infrastructure that's gone into this base. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it has been duped, so... The cost of it probably hasn't been as bad. But yeah, it's a big base. That's but like after a... Actually, I should check how long they take to grow. I can't remember how long they take to grow. Because I wonder if we can get multiple harvests in per stream, or if it's just one harvest. Does it say here? 2 hours. So we'll get 1 crop per stream. Oh, sorry, no, 2 crops per stream, because we'll have the one from the previous, and then we'll get another one. So we should, in theory, get 2 crops per stream. So, in theory, like 8 million per stream just on current quantity, but that will go up substantially because we're gonna obviously be making a lot more. Hey, Polar Bear, how you doing? Ni hao. Welcome in. Hope you're well. We are crafting giant glowing balls to give us money, to make us money. Have lots of planting and harvesting to do after we just do a little bit of a cheesy duping. I hope you're well. Yeah, I'm tired. I need to wake up. No Man's Sky exploit, love that. Yeah, we were doing it the hard way originally. Back when we were building the base, which I'll show you in a second. I'll show you at least part of it. Let's just say it required quite a lot of carbon, and someone was like, do you want me to show you an exploit that you can like dupe stuff? And I was like, you know what? Yes, because we're running out of trees, and it will take forever to complete it, let alone the actual build. Like just the actual gathering of resources will take until the end of time. So yes. And then I started doing this, and it's been far more chill. It means I can sit here at the dupe machine and chat as well. Hey Zel Thunder, how you doing? Welcome in. Ban him. They've already tried. They can't stop me. I will fondle my giant glowing balls and they will not stop me. For profit. Okay, how much have we got now? Yeah, we're getting there. Oh, this is... The dupe's actually working really well tonight. Last week, I was trying to dupe stuff, and like every second dupe, I'd have to reset the refiner. It just kept breaking. So I'm glad it's working this time. A lot of exploitation went into this base. That's right. And exploitation begins at home. Rule of acquisition. I don't know which rule of acquisition that is. It's one of them, though. It's friggin' one he is. All I remember is rule of acquisition number 34. War is good for business. And 35. Peace is good for business. Other than that, I can't remember. It's still in there. It's still working. We are blessed. You have some parts for like 15 million credit, just saying. I have some parts for 15... Wait, what do you mean? As in, there, I have stuff in my inventory that would sell for like 15 mil? What do I have that's that... Yeah, in-game. What do I have that's like that expensive? Like that's worth that much? It's good to duplicate? Yeah, what? What stuff is good to dupe? I'm doing it this way so I can just get them growing and then harvesting, so I don't have to do the dupe glitch as much. They can just kind of do their own thing. Because I don't want to just... I do have like a limit on what I'm duping. I don't just want to straight up dupe money, essentially. And I don't want to dupe like just a whole bunch of real high-end components. I would rather limit it to like duping the component parts of said thing. Like, you know, I need 6 million silver, so I'm gonna dupe the silver, but I don't want to like dupe the end product, if that makes sense. Alright, I need like 3 more stacks. Oh, it's busted. Took a while to bust though, to be fair. It's just for ferrite and carbon, right? Well, ferrite, carbon, silver, just like... Mostly just... And sometimes like glass and stuff. Things that will just be tedious together. Or like small stuff to make. But I'm not duping like the whole thing, if that makes sense. Like, I duped glass because I obviously making 1,000 glass things. But I'm not duping, like, just the glass panels themselves or something. Actually, I don't know if you can do that, but... I'm trying not to dupe everything. Let's just go with that. Mostly duping just oxygen for various chemical multiplication. Yeah. Like, and there's some things that I still... Oh, so like a good example, actually. I don't have them on me. I think they're in the storage. But the things that allow you to do the research, I can't remember what they're called, the data things, whatever they are. I'm not duping those. Because I could very easily dupe a bunch of those and have everything researched within a single stream, and I don't think that's cool. I would rather actually explore for those. But stuff just like silver and cobalt, dupe. Not a total cheater, just a wee little bit. Yeah, just enough that it's like, it's still fun, it's just less tedious. Just less time consuming without just like duping everything entirely. New expedition? Yeah, everyone keeps asking me about expeditions. This is still my first playthrough. I should be... I've stopped putting that in the title because we're like 15 streams in now. But I haven't done any of that stuff. And I don't know if I will or not. Maybe eventually we will if we get to like the end of what I feel like I want to achieve. Then we might look at it, but... For now, I'm quite content building my base, which I'm gonna show you now, Polar Bear, because you haven't seen it before. We've got this here is the highway to the power plant. We have a big old sort of section over there that's producing a whole stack of geomagnetic power. And I think it's like... It's over there, on that platform there that you can kind of barely just see. And we can't even see the base properly because it's too big. I should have taken one of the vehicles. I haven't actually tested this road with vehicles yet. And the trees have grown over my roads. Well, that proves that they do grow back. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look. So this is the base. We've got the landing platform over there. We've got the sort of main construction area, or like crafting area, and then we have the central shaft, which we've powered. We've got a lot of power running to that shaft, and in the top there are a whole bunch of glowing bowls. Hydroponics bays with glowing bowls in them that we are going to go and... Well, we've already harvested. We're going to go craft some more. And actually, how many... What do I need? Let me just check what I need for the glowing balls, because I don't want to get there and then realize I've run out of a different resource. Okay, so it's only 25 chromatic metal and magnetized ferrite, so I shouldn't need anywhere near as much of that as I do silver. We've got plenty of magnetized ferrite. It might be worth... Oh, actually, you know what? I was gonna say it might be worth duping chromatic metal, but we actually have something that is not harvesting chromatic metal, but harvesting copper, I think. Wow, that doesn't look like usual No Man's Sky brick with 20 processing devices. I wouldn't even be able to tell you what the normal No Man's Sky build looks like, because I've not seen any of them. So if it does look the same, that is completely coincidental. Oh, it only has 250? I really thought we had a better capacity than that. I'm gonna get rid of this glass, I think. How much can I stack copper? Oh, I think I can stack that to 9,999, right? So we'll make this into chromatic metal. So these things are fine. They'll come in handy. Yeah, like that gets us 1,000, so 250 each. We could put some more down, but I don't know if I want to spend the resources on that right now. Okay, we need to take the teleporter back up to the top. I might summon Exocraft. I haven't used this one for ages. This is my favorite one. Whoa! Okay. So let's put the copper in the refinery. And then... oh, there's no fuel. Okay, come. And then we might dupe it after it's done or something. We'll see. Do I have any chromatic metal in here? I usually try and have... yes, I have a master stack. Yeah, because technically you can, like... you can dupe anything. So I could be duping any of these, like, expensive things. And just selling them straight out. Like these relatticed art crystals. But I feel like that would be against the spirit of fun. I'm all for making things just be a little bit quicker, but I don't want to just be like, well, let's spawn the end game. You know, I feel like that would be too much. Personally. I mean, if you do that for yourself, and that's what gives you fun, go for your life. I don't think that would be fun, though. Okay, let's see how many balls I can create. 223. That'll do it. That should at least get this layer done, hopefully. That's a lot of balls. And then we'll have to focus on making more of the hydroponic base. God, it glitches a bit in here, doesn't it? So I hope I can just stack another hydroponic bay on top of this one. I'm wondering if I should start stacking up before stacking out even. I might try it just to see what it looks like, if you can do it. I imagine you probably can. You might have to, like, add floor panels or something, though. My base is so ugly that I rather live on a freighter. I know there's our main regular DRF. He has a freighter base. He specifically just built everything on the freighter so that he can just move that around everywhere and doesn't have to worry about relocating or anything like that. And I'm just like, yeah, that's smart. I'm just gonna build a stupid base, a big stupid base. Oh, that's not real. Only that part is real. Still got 144. Okay, let's see how I can build these. How many I can build. So we need metal plating, so we can make metal plating. We've got carbon and pure ferrite, so we should be able to do that okay. If you could not build a glass floor to put the second layer on. If not, could you build a glass floor to put the second layer on? Hard to build a wang tower on a freighter though. I don't know what you're talking about. What would you be referring to? How dare you? Yes, but also yes. What am I doing? I'm doing metal plating. Oh yes. I don't have ferrite dust, so I'm gonna have to go and get that. Hey Ryan Create, how you doing? Welcome in. And that's an interesting second message. Poop. Is that because fertilizer? For my gardens? For my giant glowing ball gardens? Maybe? The Hanging Gardens of Justinalon. That's what we're aiming for. Okay, so I might... Do we have... Yeah, so I'm gonna dupe metal plating because we don't even have ferrite dust short of that 15 stack, which is just, that will take us until the next millennia. Oh, I forgot to tell this to begin. Good job, Isaac. Genius. Well, there's no extra chromatic metal in. I'm gonna put most of this in here. How do I auto do it? Make a quick transfer. That should be good. And then let's get to duping. Of course. Okay, great. I'm on the money. I know what you're know what you're talking about. I hope you're well, by the way. I am currently working on my hydroponics bay at the top of my mega tower. How many components, how many things have we built so far actually? Oh, you know what? We might not be able to build as many hydroponic bays as I want because we're already at 15,301 objects out of a possible... I was gonna say 30,000. No, that says 3,000. It's a possible 16,000 from what I've heard. The amount that you can put in total is 16,000. And we're at 15,000 and something. So if I'm not careful, I'll actually just completely run out of stuff. I probably won't get to finish my hanging gardens. So you've nearly beaten the game? No, I've nearly beaten the build limit.
Hey, asshole!
Hey, welcome Adam, how you doing?
Fine. I'll wait until someone else with a little more courage comes along.
I said hello, what else do you want from me? So after I've done like all the build stuff that I want to do, then I'll just do the main story stuff. And then maybe after that, if we're still feeling the No Man's Sky bug, then maybe looking into expeditions and stuff, because pretty much every new person that comes in is just like, expedition? And then when I'm like, nah, I'm not really doing expeditions at the moment, they just automatically leave. So maybe it might be worth looking into the expeditions. I don't really know anything about them, but we could do. Went to Mum's tonight and played Carcassonne and King of New York. Nice, love me some Carcassonne. Not as much of a fan of King of New York, but Carcassonne, good fun. Did you do the Mega Farmer strat? The game-winning strat? And then like 1,000 tiny little farms to buff your farmer? That's what I usually do. Put learning how to do expeditions in the stream title and watch viewers rush in. Well, yeah. Probably, honestly. Man, if I did like... If I did stuff that was optimal for viewers for a lot of these different games that I'm like still kind of new to, then we'd get like a bunch more viewers, but then as soon as I've done with those things, or if I didn't do them for as long as the people wanted, then we'd just lose all those viewers anyway. So it's kind of like, well, I try and optimize things as best as I can, but I'm not just going to do those things, so... I won King of New York today. You won King of New York? Huzzah! You did it. Congrats. I can't even remember how... I think I do okay at that game? I don't remember. I think I've mainly played King of Tokyo, but I think I've also played King of New York. Did get a bunch of points from farms, but I also stole a couple of castles and one of them had a cathedral. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. You're just ninjaing at the last second and you take all of the luxuries as well. And then just like, ah, look at all this stuff that I have. That I definitely worked hard for. Or if you want to be really vindictive, you ninja in with the big meeple. And then not only get all those resources, but then you take all of the points from them. Okay, how much we got? We got a decent amount. How many can we build now? If we were to build... 37! Okay. It's getting there. I'm not sure what the hold-up is, so I might get some more dupes of this and see if that number goes up. Or if it's somewhere else that we have the hold-up. I flipped all the buildings around and got a card that attacks people an extra 2 times with claws. Nice. King of Monster Island, King of New York, King of Tokyo. We were played inns and cathedrals as well as flying machines, aka the flyer. I don't think I've ever played with flyers or with like dragons and princesses. I think I played with a bunch of the expansions, like all the ones that come in the big box, just not like the princesses one, and I don't know if flyers comes with that one. Alright, let's see how many I can make now. Is it any better? 32. So I must have not actually got any dupes then. And then when I put those ones that I had back in there, the metal plates that I had, then I lost the amount that I had. I hit them directly and then use the skulls to attack them indirectly. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while since I've played any of the King of games. Flying Machines is a mini one. It's the first one of the mini expansions. It's like 8 tiles and D6. Oh, okay. Wow, that is a small expansion. Yeah, I think I don't know if I've ever played anything outside of the big box. I tend to find that the stuff in the big box, just the normal stuff that comes with that, tends to not be as hyper aggressive, and I always prefer race for the score games than directly competitive games, because everyone just ends up getting angry, upset at each other, and no one actually ends up having fun, even the person that wins. Whereas if we're all kind of racing side by side together, then you know, you can still get a bit upset if somebody manages to beat you, but it's not. It's nowhere near as brutal, and it's just more fun. 42. Okay, so I guess maybe plates are the bottleneck. Keep going for a bit then, I guess. You can actually use flyers to jump onto monasteries or any incomplete feature regardless of who is on it. Does that take it from them? But you have to have the right angle of flyer and then roll the right amount of tiles. The D6 is basically a D3. Oh gee, that sounds tedious. That's why Nightfall is such a brutal deck builder. Yeah, I remember playing Nightfall a couple of times and then just deciding after that, just going, well, I don't want to play Nightfall anymore. And I don't think I want to play other games like Nightfall anymore. Like, I have this vivid memory of Nightfall being like... Oh. Being like the deciding point of, yeah, I don't want to play these type of games. Like, I'm sure it's a good game, but it's not the kind of game that I want to be playing. Alright, let's put the copper in here to smelt. Let's go build some stuff. Shared depending on the meeple. Large meeple is worth 2 guys. Yeah, right, okay. If you can land extra meeples on a feature or a large meeple, you can take over the feature, otherwise you'll share it. Okay. So like, pretty much like the rest of the stuff then, how the rest of the game works. Managed to land on one of Mum's monasteries and shared points. Yeah, see, I don't mind when it's like shared points, unless it's like it's a 4-player game and all 4 people get in and manage to share the points. Then it's like, okay, so we all just got 0 points then. But when people are like deliberately like, I'm going to steal this from you entirely, it's obviously a good strategy, but it's rough. It almost looks like it can do it. I don't think it wants to directly stack on there. I can do it. Okay, let me actually just see. What have we got at the moment? I think I want to put some more over here. Let's put those there. And then I might put... I should probably put like another layer here, and then like at least 2 more layers over the other side. Over this side. And then I'll worry about stacking upwards. Star Wars Carcassonne? Wow. Carcassonne has actual battles. Yeah, I don't think I'd enjoy that. I'm gonna be honest. I think I would just be like, well, this seems too aggressive for me. Alright, so I'm gonna try stacking these. I mean, it can be done. The question is, should it be done? Let's just leave it at that for now, and I'll connect everything up. Because I want to see if it's going to be worth doing that, or if it's going to be really awkward to harvest. I have a feeling it might be awkward to harvest. I think there are certain tiles that you put within range of a feature, and you can, and then you can flight by rolling dice and see who is higher. It's been a while since I played. Oh, sorry, fight by... Yeah, that's a no from me. I don't know if I've really played any Star Wars board games that I actually care about. I've not really played many at all, to be fair. But, yeah, I don't really think I've played any. How is the ball growing going? It's going great. We sold our first crop, like proper crop, and it was just shy of 4 mil, which I think is not a bad haul. I'm sure there's other things that we could be doing that might be giving us a bit more, but I feel like that's not a bad haul. They take 2 hours to grow, so in theory, we could be getting 8 million per stream, and that was just with the amount that there was at the start. Now we have a lot more than that because we've planted a lot more. So it should, that number should go up drastically. Oh, you little piss nugget. Oh. There we go. I have a Star Wars Pandemic game that is pretty good. Yeah, it might not be too bad. Again, though, I think I don't mind Pandemic, but it's the sort of game that I don't really play it very regularly. It's fine, but I don't know. I don't love it as much as, like, I don't want to play it very regularly. Okay, we've still got 144 balls left to plant. So let's see. I can plant these from underneath, which is nice. What I might do, actually, so what I might do, I'm thinking now, I might limit it to this square that I built, and I might start building up, and I might actually start putting in the infrastructure after this. Oh, did I not connect these? Oh. Where I'll put like some outer scaffolding and layering to be able to reach each level. I think that could work. Because I don't want it to be just like impossible to get this stuff. I also don't want to like... Well, I mean, it depends on how much items we have. Because we are we are running out of items to be able to even place. Each one of these plants is a new object as well. So we're up to 15,400 basically. So we've only got another, well, I think that means we've only got another 600 items we can make. Or objects we can place. So we might only be able to get like 2 layers of this, if that. I'll have to see what happens after that. I'm not sure what happens when we get to the limit. Oh, you know, just placing... Oh, God. Ugh. Just, like, flicking around. Just placing these is going to get me pretty close to the limit. It'll get us within, like, 400 of the limit or something. Yeah, I don't even know if we'll be able to do a second layer. Like, aside from the fact that I obviously have to build a second layer of hydroponics bays, then I have to put 4 of these balls in each of them, and then I have to create the scaffolding to be able to reach that layer. We might just run out. And I don't know if there's like... I don't know if there's like things I can remove to free up some object limit. I'm sure there probably is, but I don't even know where I'd start with that. Okay, I think I've got all of my balls planted in the soil. 20 left that I could build. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get some ramps and like a second layer here. So if we get... Do we want a half ramp? Can I build on top, please? Why is it insist on me building underneath? I don't want to attach it to the underside. I want to attach it to the top. Why is that so hard? Hello? There we go. It's so weird. Why did it insist on me going underneath? Alright, so we go there. Oh, the ads are here. I didn't even realize the ads were here. We go there. Can you stop flipping entirely around, please? Can you stop that? Can you stop that? Stop rotating all the way! I want it to go this way. It keeps skipping the angle I want it to go on. Oh, it's so annoying. It'll go everywhere but the way I want it to. What is this deal? Hello? Stop it! Ah! Okay, I might have to, like, attach it to... Oh, so that's... Maybe it's the way that I've attached it there. Maybe I need it on the side. But, I mean, even still, it's not... Okay, so that goes up to there. How does this one go? Oh, I might have to move that then. We've been going through the side quest list in Grounded today. How's the Grounded endeavor going? The quest list, how's it going? Oh, damn it. I don't want to do that. Okay, see if I can place it here. This time. Stop skipping the angle I need. I don't understand what is wrong with this part specifically. Is it like the way that these tiles are facing? Oh, there we go. Suddenly I've tricked it into doing what I want. I don't know how, but there we go. God, that was tedious. I don't know why it kept flipping around. Oh, did I put it in the wrong spot? Oh no, well, yeah, I did put this in the wrong spot, but I should be able to... Oh, not this again. Just... Why won't it face that way? It just won't face the direction. It is like... There's always one direction that it won't face, and it's always the direction I need. I don't understand. Why? There we go. I have to like do it on a specific tile and then drag it over. I really don't understand what's going on with that. Okay. That's that. And then I want to build out this. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're doing it. I'm doing it, Mum. I made a massive staircase to the eastern wall because I suck at parkour. Fair. Yeah. Oh no! Where did that go? Oh, piss in my oatmeal. Yeah. Parkour sucks. Also, hey, firstborn pigeon, how you doing? What's going on here? Nothing suspicious, just a bit of ball fondling. Just a bit of ball growing in my penthouse. What about you? Just trying to just play with my balls for profit. Nothing suspicious. Okay, we're getting there. So this is creating the second tier quite nicely. I'm wondering if I just put... part of me wants to just put glass all the way across and just have it as a glass floor, kind of like Duke suggested. But then also I don't want to do that. Mainly as well because it'd create so much extra objects which we can't really afford to use. I think it's probably just fine like this. We might just be able to... Although, no, it won't. No, now that I'm thinking about it, because once we put the hydroponic bays on there, we won't be able to walk there anymore. Oh my god! I didn't even need an extra one. Well, that's gonna have to be fixed. Even I am not that psychopathic. No. There we go. God damn it. My ears hurt because Claire screamed because she fell in game. And I fell out of bounds. Rip. I'm surprised you haven't lost your eardrums to a spider. Or to Claire running into a spider. Okay, so what I need to do... I don't know if it's possible, though. I need to have... Yeah, because I don't want to be jumping up through there. I need to double stack all of these. Which would require... some sort of... structure down the center. Something... It would require something to be built on the edges of blocks rather than the blocks themselves. And I don't know if that's possible. I mean, I guess... You know what? Walls? It would be super thin though. I'd fall off all the time. I don't know if that would work. I mean, it would work, I think. That might be my only solution here. If I do... Oh, hold on. It had it... So I need to do like this, maybe. Can I attach it to the edge of... Yeah, there we go. Oh, where did it put that? Where did it put it? Oh, now there's just a random wall piece somewhere. Nobody knows where. Also, that is too high. It has to be that one. So if I do that... Let's see if that's usable. I mean... It'll work. Don't know if it's the optimal solution, but it will work. Also, I should probably breathe at some point. It would have been much easier to simply just go wide instead of high, but that's not as cool. I like this idea much better. Let's have a quick huff of some oxygen before we die. Yeah, so we go across, we harvest, and then we fall off. We inevitably fall off every goddamn time. I mean, I guess if I put flooring in... I don't want to put flooring in. I want to do it the hard way. That's my motto anyway. So we're gonna create little bays, little Michaels for the hydroponic space. Little alcoves. Why do I have to do everything the hard way? Don't know. I reckon it's kind of cool though, so... Suck it. I will fall through the floor. We're bringing back the old meme. That's what it is. We're bringing back the meme. We can't have it naturally anymore, so we're having to create an instance in which it can occur naturally again. It's just gonna mean that I'm gonna have to be really good at controlling my character in this game now. I wonder if the hydroponics bays will act as like a stopper. Maybe once they're in, maybe they will actually stop me from falling off. No! Piss in my oatmeal. That needs to come up here, please. There we go. This place is looking great. This is shaping up to be a thing that exists. Let's just go with that. God, where am I up to now? Oh, this is gonna use... I actually I think we're gonna run out of objects just creating this lattice. I don't think we're actually gonna be able to put a second floor on. Where can we salvage salvage objects from, chat? I don't know now. We've made this so much more complex than it needed to be. I was originally like, it'll take up too many objects if we just put a floor on it. And now I'm putting divides between all of those, what would have been single objects for the floor. So instead of having one piece of glass here, I've got 4 walls. So my excuse makes no sense anymore. I've just made it way more complicated. I regret nothing. Well, until we run out of objects, and then I probably will regret it. Oh, piss in my oatmeal! Not again! I keep putting stuff under the floor. We could probably free up about 100 items just of random placed walls under the floor. I did it again! How did that one go under the floor? That is an ISS piss stream if ever I saw one. Oh god, we've still got so many more to do. It's fine, this is gonna make a great YouTube video. Pissed! I know, it went in the right spot. It's fine, relax everyone. There's no need to include that in the YouTube piss, in the YouTube video. Because it was a false alarm. Oh god damn it! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Now to supercut all the times you say piss in into No Man's Sky. Man, if I had the time for that. We need a fan channel out there. Piss! No, it's fine. It looked like it went the wrong spot, but it didn't. We need a fan channel that can like supercut together all of specific sayings into like 1 hour of JustWrightGaming just saying the word piss. Or piss in my oatmeal. Okay, I think I got all of them. That was so wildly unnecessary. Okay. Now there's a task for AI if ever I heard one. I know, right? AI would actually be really useful for that. I've tried to like see if there's AI that can do stuff like that where it could like essentially find specific parts of audio or whatever. But all the ones that exist are just worthless. They don't work properly at all. And you have to like pay for them to get them even semi-decent, and even then I don't see what more they could really do that the free version doesn't, because it just doesn't work properly. Because the limit is generally on the amount you can do, not the quality of it. And they just don't work. Hey chat, GPT, please piss into my oatmeal. It's pissing into the oatmeal of humanity. Oh, are we running out of power? I think we're running out of power. What is that sound? What is that sound? I don't know what that sound is. It's either like the power flickering in and out, or somebody is sucking off my balls. Those are the only two possible explanations. Also, I think we successfully scared off all of the new viewers, which is something. I don't know if I want to say that's a good thing, but it's something. God damn it, I can't quite get it at the right angle. They're all going to be slightly on a tilt, which is that's on brand. Okay, so that's a layer. What is that goddamn sound? Oh! I think it's each of the plants reaching another stage of growth, maybe? Because they were all like planted at the same time, it's just all like popping off together. So bizarre. I am gonna go and check the power bank in a second to see how this holds up, because we have added substantially more hydroponic space to it. We did have a decent amount of power, but I don't know if this has sucked off too much of it. Oh god, that glimmering when I go into this menu. Thank you for clipping that definitely not suspicious sounding moment. Much appreciated. What am I going to run out of here? Is it going to be silver? If it's silver, that's fine, because I deliberately left some at the base. If it's chromatic metal, which I suspect it to be, more likely, then that could be a problem. Oh, this kind of works. It's chromatic metal. Oh yeah, it does create like a little bit of a seal between here. Ah, okay. I wasn't insane. You can still slip through it, but it's mostly actually kind of works. Alright, so we need more chromatic metal. So let's go and get some of that. Which is this way, I believe. I love that one of the messages we got before was just, "What's going on here?" That was their first and only message to the channel, and we've never heard from them ever since. I think we sufficiently scared them off. Okay, let's get that ready for some duping. What the hell's going on here? Oh, that only goes to 500 from 1,000. Yeah, we're just gonna dupe the chromatic metal. Otherwise, we'll be here for eternity. Maybe it was the No Man's Sky police. Maybe he was like, "I'm here to check on what on earth's going on here so I can get the authorities, the relevant authorities alerted to what the hell it is that you're doing. These crimes against humanity that we're achieving here." Nah, I don't want to do that. I was thinking about if I do the double stack or like the quadruple stack, but I want to save my imp space. He was just, stop criminal scum! Yeah, literally. And then, you violated my mother! And then just left. Just on that note. And maybe I did, but I don't know who his mother is. So who's to say? I think we've lost one of these. Yep, we have. So how, on a completely separate note, how do you think Terraria went the other night?
Oh, you behave now.
I was just asking how Terraria went. There wasn't nothing saucy about it. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I think viewership-wise, it was probably a little lower. Although the funny thing is, like, we had a decent amount of people in, and it felt like viewership was kind of fine. But then when I looked at the total views of the video, it was like really low. But Mondays is that anyway, so it's not like I'm surprised or concerned about that so much on the Mondays, but yeah, I don't know. It went well. 5 people in, 5 others watching. Well, see, the thing is, I think the 5 people that were in were the 5 people watching. So I think viewership wise, it never seems to do any good. Which I think is probably why it's not a bad choice for the Monday, because Mondays are always just nothing. And they're just kind of just chill Mondays. Oh, you thought you saw about 10 most of the time. Oh, okay. Right, so you were saying 5 on top of that. Right, not 5 in total. Okay, well actually that's better than usual then. Because I enjoyed it, and I think the amount that we progressed was a good amount for the stream. Because I was worried that we were just gonna, like, you know, smash through a bunch of stuff, get like all this good gear and do some of the bosses and stuff within like 1 or 2 streams, and I don't really want to do that. I want to be able to like focus on continuing the tree base, making it look cool and larger, and have NPCs move in, you know, slowly kind of go through the bosses and level up and make sure everyone's getting good gear and stuff, and set up some mob farms and things like that. Just kind of stream to stream, just kind of chilling. And I think the vibe was pretty good, and the pace was pretty good as well. So we'll just keep it on going and see how it goes. Which way am I going? This way. Do I have enough? Oh yeah, I've still got heaps of magnetized and pure ferrite. Also, how much silver do I have? Oh, I don't have much silver. Because I think I need bowls. Doing base building and collecting NPCs always pads out time. Yeah, and I kind of want that. Kind of like that vibe. Just kind of chilling and, yeah, doing some of that stuff. Taking a little bit of extra time about it. Plus you can get teleports if you set up the right NPCs in the right biomes with the right neighbors. Right, okay. Yeah, I think, like I said at the end of that stream the other night, I think we'll kind of like maybe aim to get like a boss or two done per stream, but not like, I don't know, I kind of want to just, to a large extent, just focus on, like me specifically, focus on building for like a good portion of it, and then have like a little boss hunt at some section of it as well. And then just kind of progress through. And eventually, as we kind of discussed, it could be cool to have like a second base crop up and splinter into 2 separate teams and have like a build off. And then, you know, we could do PvP kind of thing, like with an arena or something, or we could just do like the build battle kind of thing. But, you know, there's options of things. You can always make different houses out of different materials. Yeah, well, I would say that if we were to, like, do 2 separate teams especially, that the other team would have to use, like, different materials, or at the very least, have it built with different colors of the material. I can only build 9 of these. Is that... I bet that's because of metal plating. So we've got... yeah, we've got the bottom layer, and then we've got like 1 ring around the top. It's actually easier for me to just do this and just go on top of this. But we've got the platforms, so... Can I just buy what I need? What do I need? Metal plating. You can buy ferrite dust. They've got 71. You know what? Yeah. How do I make it? Can you not? I'll just have to hold it, I guess. Let's buy those. I'll give you a free slot. I wish it would stop zooming in and out in the background. I mean, I do have free slots. I guess it would have taken up... yeah, I think it might have taken up 4 free slots. Stop doing that! I'll go back to here and put some of the stuff that I don't need in here. What's the thing I want to build? It's the hydroponic bay. Pure ferrite, metal plating, carbon. So anything that's not that, probably put in here. Like the silver could probably go in here now. Although I'm gonna need the silver when I plant my balls. Oh, also I actually don't have that much carbon anymore. We don't need quite this much chromatic metal. So I might want to take the master stack and dupe some carbon. Do I need the gold? Well, I don't need deuterium. What do I need deuterium for? The wiring loom I'm not gonna use at the moment, or the microprocessors. Alright. Let's go with that for now. We'll dupe some of the carbon. This has got chromatic metal. Where's the big stack of carbon? There it is. Let's get at least a couple jeeps of this. What else can we do while we wait for our plants to grow? Is there anything we can invest what we've made into? I don't know. What's the next step? Because we're really reaching the edges of what we can do here just based on object limit. I guess just like looking at what the next thing we have to do for the mission is. And what we might want to have for that. So like, I guess the better ship and better weapons and stuff, just like upgrading stuff in general. We should be able to do some amount of that at this point. Which actually, that reminds me, nanites is going to be one of the things that's going to be tricky. What's an easy way to get nanites? Is there an easy way to get nanites? I think I've already asked this before, and it was basically like we have to go out and scan stuff, which isn't really that quick. Certainly not anywhere as quick as we can get money once we've set our farm up. Still got carbon. We've got 3 stacks, 4 stacks, 5 stacks. You know what? That's probably enough. We'll leave. Oh, actually, no. I'll take that. I'll put the master stack back in here. I'll make sure I've got everything I need. And then we needed. Oh, we needed one more. I'm gonna be one empty, aren't I? I don't need sodium on me for anything, do I? Because I want to go and buy some of those plates for from the Galactic Trade Orifice instead of having to dupe them. Go pirates, go to pirate systems, buy all suspicious packages for arms and tech, sell modules, also buy all the larval and hadal cores and refine those. Go to a place that has sentinels, shoot all of them except the triangle ones, they spawn more, and if you kill them all it'll escalate, but if you don't kill the 2 that spawn over and over and over, so you get 4 or 5 stacks of glass, you'll get roughly 7,000 to 8,000 nanites after you sell the stuff at Space Station. Wait. What? You get nanites for selling that stuff? I thought that was just normal money from selling. I've fallen through the floor. It's been a while since that's happened. Ow, my legs. I thought that all just sold for normal money. Alright, let's see if we can get the next row in here. If you sell certain modules to the right vendors, you get nanites. Right, okay. Was not aware of that. Sentinel nanite farming. Okay. So that's a thing, is it? We can still only build 9. Does that mean that pure ferrite is actually the bottleneck? I would have thought that 7,330... Oh, wait. You know what? No, I'm an idiot. That's what the problem is. Who would have thought? We knew this all along. I didn't buy this yet. There we go. That should help. Right, so we might have to go Sentinel nanite farming, which means that I'm going to want to get some upgrades, which kind of circles back around to the original thought. 26, that's much better. So we'll need to like work on getting upgrades for probably focus on multi-tool and stuff first, maybe. If the nanite farming is going to be the sentinel farming is what we're going to want to do to get nanites. Okay, that's not straight at all. Oh well. And then after the farm is kind of up and running for a couple streams, then we can start working on getting stuff for the ship. Because I think there's a specific one I'm supposed to get, like a special type of ship, I think, isn't there? I can't remember what they're called. Some kind of much better ship than everything else. Or you can dupe mold. Mold? What's mold? Where's that? Where's that come from? Does that give you nanites? I mean, I guess you could sentinel farm and then dupe those components that you need. Because that could be a relatively quick way of doing it. Whoop. God, just trying to line this up. Contains nanites, and in a refinery you can extract them. Ah, I see. Well, so you can like dupe a bunch of them and then refine them. That was not the right spot at all. Yeah, well. Okay, we've got 8 more. This might be just enough. Yep, there we go. God, I can't like micro move to where I want to be. Oh well. What a shame. There we go. With 4 to spare. So now we have to connect that next layer. And then plant my giant glowing balls in them. Oh, what the hell? That connected to there. You know what? Whatever. Do what you want. I'm just going to connect them to here randomly. Oh, I was going to check what kind of impact this was having on the power grid. I should do that after this. After I plant my balls in the loamy earth, I think I'll go and check what our sort of power drain is. See if my balls are sucking it off too much or not. Hey, Mr. Frosty, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're well. How many hours you got in this game? So I think technically it's probably about 60 or 70 hours, but the original like 20 to 30 hours that I spent in the game was so long ago, and it was before you could even build bases or anything. Like, it was proper right at the start of the game. And this save specifically is, I think, coming up to like 50 or somewhere between 50 and 60 hours. So I still don't really know what I'm doing. I still haven't really played it that much compared to most people that play this game. But I've played it a little bit. Alright, we can still place 249 of these. Perfect. My balls! Can't quite place through the glass very well though. Like the top of those. I'm just glad that they regrow and you don't have to place them again. Because that would be super annoying. Would you recommend it? Yeah. If you like this type of game. If you like sort of crafter survival type games. And sort of exploration, free roam. Yeah. If you'd asked me that when this came out, I would say absolutely not. That'd be a hard no from me. But in its current state, very good game. Had a lot of fun with it. There's a lot you can do in it. You can base build. You can do the main story. Follow the main quest and everything. You can build cool ships, cool bases. There's expeditions and stuff now, which I haven't even looked at yet. I think there's even fishing. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can do. You can, if you feel like you don't like one part of it, you just don't have to do it. You can just do other stuff. And there's plenty of stuff to do. But yes, I would recommend it. And that's coming from someone as well. I think, if anything, that's probably a better recommendation. Because I've only played 60 hours of it. Rather than someone who's played like 1,000 hours of it, who obviously is going to recommend it. But yeah, personally, I've had a great time with it. That's the problem with many survival craft games, is having to replant. Yeah, exactly. That's, yeah, especially with something like this. Like a big farm like this, having to replant all of it would just be, ugh. But I guess in some ways it kind of does make up for it. In the fact that, oh no! In the fact that I have to press and hold to harvest everything rather than just tapping to harvest. So it kind of does get in its own way there a little bit, but it could be worse. I've been lied to. I was told that the construction limit was 16,000. Oh, go up, you dangus! I know there's a thing there, but you can go around it. The stairs. Stairs will do. So the construction limit is supposed to be 16,000. We've reached 15,870 and it's telling me construction limit reached. I can't plant more of my balls. I can't believe you've done this. Fishing is new. It was in the last expedition that I played, but I lost momentum with it and moved to a different game. Yeah. I mean, there's only so much of anything that you can play before you kind of need to change it up. At least most people. Some people can just somehow play the same thing indefinitely, but I have to play multiple things. So yeah, we're at the cap. We're at the object cap. I thought we were gonna have a little bit of wiggle room, but it turns out we have built everything we can possibly build. So I don't know what to do now. There's a few objects kicking about here that shouldn't have placed. I can get rid of those, but... Oh, it's like part of the crew, part of the ship. What? I was afraid it was gonna do that. No! You little... Okay, let's just go to this view. That's what I should have done from the start. Oh, and this little bitch? Actually, it's a good thing that I did this, so I can get all these parts. There's probably others, but... What can I cannibalize to give myself some more breathing room? I wonder if I can... Actually, yeah, I'm gonna check to see how much power I've got. I mean, we've got entire floors here that are completely empty. And we access them via our teleporter, so in theory we could get rid of the stairs. Well, I mean, we could get rid of half the building. We don't use it. But I'm not going to do that. Oh, geez, we've only used... We're nowhere near capacity. So I think we could just get rid of all of these solar panels, and that would free up a bit. Because they're not really doing much anyway. In the scheme of things. We've only used 2,494 when we've got 6,729. So I might scrap all the solar panels. And then see where we're at there. Because really, I need to have... I would like to finish that row of farm. But then, I really need a little bit of extra leeway on top of that so we can place other buildings. Because we've only done like, probably half of the stuff that we need to do. If that. I might get rid of like some of the wall tiles in this lower area. Because we probably don't need them. Like this part. It's probably fine with just the lamps. We probably don't need these. What does that actually do? Oh, you can replace it. Ah. So let's get rid of wall pieces. Oh, being careful not to get rid of the wires. That could be devastating if I accidentally misclick. I know for a fact there's tiles under the floor somewhere as well, under the ground. Honestly, I should probably just get rid of this mining outpost. But also it looks kind of... I like it, so I don't want to. Functionally, it's kind of worthless. I knew that was going to happen. I accidentally got rid of the wire. How far did that go? That went to there. Oh, whoops. Actually do still need that. Okay, it could have been worse. Just have to replace this part. Oh. For a second I thought it wasn't going to reconnect. Because it wasn't letting me. I still feel ripped off that I didn't get to 16,000 before it said build limit. And I never built a roof on the landing platform either. I kept on saying that I was like gonna try and figure out how to do it, and then I just never did it. Oh well. Coulda, woulda, shoulda biscuits. Okay, now don't remove the wire. Don't remove the wire. Oh! Actually, I've just got a thought now. The old bases still count, don't they? I could cannibalize the entire old bases. Like if I get rid of Chol Chol and old Clarenceston, then I should be able to get a decent amount of supplies from that. Some extra block build. Why, sir, why are you here? Why have you parked here? What do you want from me? Get out of here. This is my planet. Oh, you know what as well? I could sacrifice these. These don't do anything anymore. Wait, what? A whole bunch of stuff just disappeared. I didn't even delete that stuff. It just disappeared. That's bizarre. Oh, cannot build missing components. Why did it disappear? Oh, that's so annoying. Oh well. Okay, so is there a way to fully deconstruct your entire base from here? Like with this thing? Or do I have to... No. Or do I have to like go there and manually destroy it? I still haven't even used that. I feel like there's got to be a way to do it. The bases aren't that big. It's probably just as easy to just go there. Hey, Punk Chef, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. We have just reached the build limit, so we're going back to dismantle stuff. There's got to be a way to... Can I dismantle it without going there manually? Because the problem is then getting off-world is going to be tedious. Oh, you can just use the delete base option in the computer. And then all the components will go into the salvage capsule thing. Okay. It will still make it tedious to get off-world. But... we gotta do it. We need those extra objects. Like the extra amount that we can build stuff. The extra object limit. I mean, I should be able to delete the base and then take my ship. I mean, this doesn't have any power anyway. It's not hard to power, to be fair. Oh, that's right, my flying ship. I should be able to delete it. And... yes, confirm. And then I should just be able to jump in the ship, fly up to the freighter, and then warp to the next part. Oh, it just put me on the ground. Okay. Ship, Mr. Ship, can you... I'm gonna have to waste fuel now to summon it down here. God damn it. Because I won't even have the platform across there, so even if I wanted to do it via the old way, via the old magics, it's not available anymore. So we've got to summon Log's Loins down to here. And I might just huff a bit of oxygen real quick.
God, you're the best.
Timaramro 1986 believes in our Lord Log. Juste œuvre 3 dance, 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 juste œuvre 3 burn, 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 juste œuvre 3 burn.
Yep. That's it. That's the one. Thank you for the resub, Ramrod. Much appreciated. How you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're well. Oh, do I need to go to the base? I can call my freighter, can't I? Or will that cost like a bunch of fuel? I'm better to just go to the space station, I think. It's not far away. Just took out the trash in minus 18 degrees Celsius weather. Wow. That sounds awful. It was warm here today, but I would much rather like 30, I think it was like 30, about 30 degrees Celsius than minus 18. Because it hasn't been like, it hasn't been like 40 or anything. It's just been 30, so it's not the end of the world. Doing well, you? I'm doing great. We've been doing a lot of building. The ads have started. Of course they have. Now, I guess I'll wait then. Let's see if this is any good while we're here. B, eh. I don't get out of bed for anything under an S at this point. Has this guy got anything for me? We probably should just like upgrade these things. I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm gonna steal some credits. I'm gonna do that when I actually go on the hunt for that kind of stuff. Where's the warp gate again in these places? I thought it was like in the center somewhere on the ground floor. And I was right. Alright, let's go to old Clarenceston and salvage that base as well. We're going to all of our old stomping grounds to get rid of all of the bases, get rid of all of the components so that we have a larger object limit to draw from. Because allegedly it was supposed to be 16,000, but we got to 15,870 or something like that, and it turns out that was where it ended. That was the limit for us. Man, does anyone even remember this base? We had this base for one stream. We settled on this planet because I was like, oh, the water's cool. And when it wasn't like storming, it looked kind of nice. It's like a tropical planet. I thought there was more tree cover. There's less than I remember. But I was like, oh yeah, this place is great. And then I found out that it was always like permanently mega storming. So then we decided to be like, nope, we're gonna just keep on searching until we find something way better. And we did. So we were only here for one stream. It's so England, yeah. This is England. I have my... I built my giant mesa that I put the base on top of. And it is, like, it's horrendous. It looks awful. The whole place was awful. I was desperate, and this is what we ended up finding. And then Thankfully, we ended up leaving. Not enough fuel. Knew that was going to happen soon. Okay, starship fuel, that'll do. Alright, back to the next space station. So we can go back to new Clarenston and see how much extra build opportunity we have now that we've got rid of 2 entire bases. They weren't large bases, but they should be able to free up a decent amount of object limit. That's my hope. $20 seconds. Gee, I didn't realize it was going to take so long to get there. Also, I'm pretty sure I remember that planet below us just there, down and to the left, being a lie. It looks really nice from the outside. Like azure waters and, you know, kind of yellowy green land masses. And then I'm pretty sure I remember getting there and it just being horrible. It just looked ugly. Well, that didn't work. Probably should have actually gone where it told me to rather than... There we go. Alright, now we should be able to go back to the main base and see if we can finish the farm. And I think the crops, the original crop should be starting to grow now. They should be finishing their bloom because they got a 2-hour cycle. Oh, actually no, it'll be another probably 10 minutes, maybe 10-15 minutes actually. They won't be ready just yet. Alright, let's get rid of this. Hopefully that won't break the connection. No, I think we're good. And let's go and see if that's freed anything up. Also, can you get out of here? Rude. God, I'm on... I'll be real with you. I completely forgot any of this was here. Realistically, we could probably get rid of this entire staircase. I completely forgot that the spires, or that the plateaus rather, the mesas, I completely forgot that they were hollow. It's been so long since we've actually been there. Like been anywhere but on top, because we don't need to fall through the floor anymore, that I just completely forgot that they were hollow. I mean, it would have been kind of cool to build an actual base within the hollow, but you wouldn't have had much of a view. I mean, you could have still built something on top, I guess. This has no power, so obviously the cable connection was severed when I removed the solar panels. There we go, easy fix. Because these should still be getting a decent amount of power. Okay, so the solar panels were supplying about 2,000 power. But we're only using like 2,500, so when we had 7,000 total. That's not a problem. Oh. Why can't I build anything? What's happening? What? Why can I build here, but I can't build up the top? Oh no! This is not good. I might try and save and reload. I don't know why. I don't know why that's suddenly not connected anymore. I don't understand why. I haven't removed anything that should change that. I didn't remove the base computer here. And there's still plenty of objects that connect it. There we go. Oh god, that scared me. We're good. We're still good. If we had to have just like, if we lost all of this. It looks like we only got about 100 or so extra placeable items. It should be enough. Because I only needed that, like, I didn't need that much more to be able to finish this farm part. We unfortunately won't be able to go out to the edges, but I think that's probably fine. It still looks cool.
Hello there.
Hey Andy, how you doing? Welcome in. Look, it's this guy's sky. No, it's No Man's Sky. Get it right, nerd. Magno Gold. What does that mean? What is Magno Gold? Decrypted user data. Star Silk. Oh, very exciting. Why do you keep switching your light on and off, you dangus? Can you stop that? Stop! If you step over here, if you step towards the hydroponic base, he turns the light off, and then you step back over here and he turns it on again. I might actually put some lamps in here. Maybe that'll stop him doing that, but also it would just look better. Oh my god, stop moving the camera! Stop it! God, it's so annoying. Why does the camera keep doing that? Stop it! Wow, that really didn't provide anywhere near as much light as I thought it was going to, and the camera is still going insane. It's Dad Bod Sky? Yeah, I mean, look at that guy. Look, I'm not touching anything. And he is just zooming in and out, and he keeps turning his flashlight on and off. What is it doing? It's just going insane. There we go, flashlight's off again. Flashlight's back on. Now it's off, now it's on. Just as Todd Howard intended. It's kind of relaxing. It's not. It's very stressful, actually. Oh, but you are no man? Am I no man? It's fair. I am Justin. I don't understand. He's a space station. Oh, I'm not a man, I'm a space station. Okay, that checks out. We should look at what other things we can build. Or rather, we should go to... Maybe we go to the anomaly and try and figure out what we can research next. This is like actually... This is doing my head in. What if I stand on top of this thing? Okay, there we go. I wonder if you like went to first person, if it would stop having that problem. Because you can technically actually play this game first person. It's just kind of weird. Because like it goes super jank. Oh, wrong way. In third person when you're near too many items. It must be Dance Dance, Camera Moving Flashlight, Strobing Sky. Yeah, I think that was the original working title, but they scrapped it because it was just a bit of a mouthful. Otherwise, they were going to go with that. Lame, it's a great title. You tell that to Sean. He's the one that's missing out. Okay, actually, I wanted to see how much stuff we could get from the previous item. A previous base. A whole lot of basically nothing. It's really not much there. A tiny bit of ferrite dust, tiny bit of pure ferrite, some metal plating, oxygen, a little bit of carbon, some carbon nanotubes, magnetized ferrite, sodium nitrate, chromatic metal. That was after dismantling 2 entire bases. That was all we got back from it. Well, that was quite underwhelming. I'll put all this junk in here. Oh, we can double stack, that's right. Sodium nitrate. I might put a bunch of carbon in here because I'm not going to need this much carbon on me, I don't think so. Might put that in there. Okay, that's probably all I need. I don't need this much chromatic metal on me either. Wait. Oh, there's a... Oh, it's quick split, not quick stack. Okay. That's not terrible. I might take this salvage data and see if there's anything worth getting at the anomaly. Although my crop should be just about ready to harvest, so I'll go quickly check on that and then we'll go up and see if what the next thing is they want to research. He will get a strongly worded letter. Good. Send it straight to Sean. I expect him to be shaking in his boots. Well, maybe. I don't know what kind of boots he wears. So, don't know if they might be shake proof or not, but I'm also not Sean. Oh, is that the sound of grow? Or is that the sound of ones up here getting to the next stage of grow? They're pretty close. We could enter the dance zone again. This is now got... This whole area has now gone from being the penthouse to being the hydroponics area, like the farm or something, to now being the dance zone. Welcome everyone to the dance zone. The camera cannot stop dancing. And at nighttime, the flashlight cannot stop dancing either. It all dances. How do I change camera? No, that's photo mode. toggle camera view. There we go. If we do it like this. There we go. So unless you want to enter the dance zone, you have to be in first person. That's just a rule. I don't make the rules, but that's how it is up here. I don't know why, it just feels like a little bit weird, the first person in this game. I'm guessing he was RS boots that are slightly, or he wears boots, I'm assuming that's what that was supposed to be, that are slightly too small, hence the shaking in them. That's something you're gonna have to take up with Sean. I'm just here to build bases, fondle giant balls, sell them for money, and I'm all out of gum. Wait. That's probably fine. These things have got to be pretty close to popping off to give me their balls. What does the little pause icon on the top of these mean? View variants? Oh, is that what it is? You can view... It's that those ones have variants, maybe. Yeah. Oh, these have variants. Oh, you can make them... Wait, are they like tinted windows? I didn't realize you could like get variations of these. Didn't realize this was a thing. I don't need any of it, but medium refiner. I don't think we really need any of this stuff. We will really need to look at what's available though. Once we harvest our bowls. We're still not there yet. I might take a trip to the space station, which is going to be this way. Man, it feels so weird playing this game in first person. Let's go up to the anomaly. See if there's anything that's worth picking up. And then by the time I come back, my balls should have grown. Hopefully. Okay, so I want to try and focus on buildings that will do things that we don't already have, because we kind of have all the aesthetic things we need, but there's probably things that we haven't even looked at that it would be good to have. Or at least it would be good to have unlocked. I don't have a huge amount of stuff to unlock with, but we should be fine. I think this is the wrong way. Yeah, this is the wrong way. This is the wrong one. Oh, I'm so tired. Ah, here we go. It's right in here. I need to remember that it's the giant core where all this stuff is. For some reason, I never think it's this area. So let me just check to see if this is any good. It's terrible. It's worthless. Product recipes. Yeah, we'll worry about that after we have all of the structures. Okay, so let's see. Construction modules, that's not a concern because we built everything out of wood. Because we're a psychopath? We're a psychopath. That's how that works. Prefabs we don't need. So I think it's tech modules that we want to look at. I'll just check that there's nothing else around here. Aquatic, decals, posters, decorative, illumination. Industrial modules? I don't think we really need this either. What does a supply depot do? Automated storage unit. Connect to a supply grid using pipelines. Automatically stores the output of various minerals and gas extractors, allowing the increased capacity of more efficient stream. Okay, I had a feeling something like that might exist. That could have been useful for piping the copper straight into storage. But also, I think I've just decided not to use it rather than worry about that. So, and then there's some switches. I've got all the agricultural stuff except for the decorative stuff. We don't need any of this. Oh my god, there's half ramps. It's time for
habitual violence.
Is it? I suppose it's always time for that. Wow, there's half ramps. Well, I was complaining the other day that I needed something that was shorter. There actually is something. I swear I don't remember seeing that. But also I am blind, so. Wear a psychopath like a complete psychopath. Be more psychotic than the regular psychopath. Push the definition of psychopath to new heights. Make regular psychopaths question if they are really psychopaths. That's right. We can't let people get complacent. Least of all the psychopaths. They need to think that we're more psychopaths than them. Because we are. Prefabs. Yeah, so... Ooh, excuse me. Tech modules. So we've got the appearance modifier. Don't care about that. We've already done that. Wonder projector. That's aesthetic. Don't need that. Oxygen harvester. Collect and purify oxygen from the air. User must monitor fuel levels to ensure operation. So this just creates oxygen canisters of some kind, I guess. Health station, air. Hazard protection, air. Autonomous mining unit. It just extracts minerals, yeah. Atmosphere harvester. See, these things all would have been automated trap. Oh, trap aquatic creatures. Okay. These would have been helpful if I was doing anything normally, I guess. Signal booster. Message module. Oh, god damn it. Communication station. To other travelers. Large refiner. Don't think we need that. Antimatter reactor. An autonomous baryogenesis reactor. This device can be left to harvest reality paradoxes and convert them into usable antimatter. User must monitor fuel levels to ensure continued operation. The resulting antimatter is safely contained, ready for use in all standard hyperspace power units. Huh. I mean, that's kind of useful. You do need storm crystals, though. And what on God's green earth is a storm crystal? Nutrient processor. Excuse me. Livestock unit, automated feeder. So that's for the livestock farming, obviously. And then a light box, and a light floor, and a noise box. Bite beat. Oh yeah, that's all that stuff. Yeah, so I don't know that there's really anything. There's not really anything else that we need to get. Is there somewhere else that you can build other things, or like other research? I might get this atmosphere, so this antimatter reactor, because that sounds fun. But other than that, can be harvested on extreme weather planets during storms. Ah, so like the base that I just demolished. Can you just buy it? Can you just buy storm crystals? Well, we have the research for it now anyway. I think that's... Yeah, there's not really much else that looked very interesting. Or that, like, we didn't have. Ah! From the mercenaries, guild envoy aboard space stations. Oh, right. That's another place you can get it? I don't know that it's worth that much effort. Just to get antimatter a little easier. We can already get antimatter, and it's not that difficult to get. What do we need for antimatter again? Chromatic metal and condensed carbon. That's really easy to get. So it's not really worth going out of my way to try and build a reactor for it, just so it can harvest a little easier, that I have to like refuel anyway. Alright. Let's land back at the base. What? Why did that stop? Large ship proximity. Okay, let's land back at the base. Let's see if we can harvest our balls, sell them for a profit, and then I think it's time to wrap it up. Like a glove. Bam. I'm so upset. I knew this was gonna happen, but I'm so upset that the Blam edit didn't get any views. I knew that the thumbnail looked really cool, but it wasn't gonna stand out enough for people to click on, which is a shame. Because the thumbnail was like one of my favorite thumbnails. It looks really cool, but unfortunately on YouTube it doesn't stand out enough for people to click on. These still haven't grown. How have they not grown yet? It says 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. Oh, you need blessings of log for what you're about to do in Grounded. Alright. Blessings of log upon you. In the name of the Fern, the Gravitino balls, and the holy fungus. Oh man. 47 views. I built myself a huge penthouse that reaches the sky. Yeah. It's a shame. Like, I knew when I made the thumbnail and when I titled it and everything, I'm like, it could do okay, but because I essentially didn't put the right colors in the thumbnail, I don't think anyone's going to click on it. Which is a shame. Because like I said, I think it's one of my best looking thumbnails. Just period. But I guess as a thumbnail, it doesn't quite do the job as well. It also, it does just seem to be harder to land a No Man's Sky video with good views. The RimWorld ones are like fairly consistently doing at least a couple hundred. But No Man's Sky, I had that one where we break reality. Oh, it sounds like they're growing finally. The one with the planet breaking apart, and I'm like, I know for a fact, I know that one is going to perform well. I know the video was good, and the thumbnail and the title is like exactly what the YouTube algorithm and people have got to click on. Like, I knew that one was going to perform well. But then some of the other ones have been like some really good looking thumbnails, in my opinion, but obviously just haven't grabbed attention enough. But the RimWorld ones seem to hit every time. Okay, I hope this is the sound of them all growing. Like, all reaching maturity. Alright, let's see. Yep, they are grown. Let's harvest my balls. We're gonna catch up to the growth of them eventually. We angered the wasps when they assaulted our base. Well, that'll learn ya. No Man's Sky is too nice. RimWorld is properly unhinged for YouTube audience. Well, the funny thing is, that's what I expected. But I wouldn't say I've run into the reverse, because that's not true. The No Man's Sky audience has been fairly chill. But that's exactly what I expected from the RimWorld community, especially being that it's definitely like, it's got a lot of like real hardcore fans to it. But mostly, they've actually been fairly chill. And I haven't had too many run-ins with people that have... We've had old mate that's like, ah, you're just bad at this, you shouldn't do this at all, and there's no chin behind your beard. Old mate moron. Which I'm pretty sure was from a RimWorld video. But other than that, most people... I mean, a lot of people have been trying to offer a whole bunch of advice. And sometimes it's like, okay, yep, I get it, you know the game really well, and you want to offer all this advice, and I don't necessarily want to hear all of it. But then at the same time, at least they're not like, oh, you're terrible, you're an idiot because you're not doing this. Most of them seem to be fairly well-meaning and like providing some tips for things that I was specifically struggling with in the video. So it's been pretty good. These aren't growing yet. But yeah, I expected that they were going to be pretty rough because of how sort of brutal the game is. And I was expecting the audience to be like that, but mostly they haven't been too bad. It doesn't matter if you're good or bad, I don't care. Well, I'm glad you don't care. Yeah, there we go. So there's another 4 mil in the bank. It's only just like, it's just like a few people here or there that are like, oh, well, he's not playing the game like I would be playing it, so therefore, bad. And those are the people that I'm here to piss off. I'm not here for you guys. I'm here to piss them off. That's my goal in life. The people who cannot stand the fact that I've got an all wooden base, I will make more wood. I will stoke the fires. I will create food for the inferno. I will make sure that everything is as dangerous as can be. Just so I can piss them off. Okay, cool. We made another 4 mil. I don't think these are going to grow in time. Next time, there's going to be a cracker of a harvest, though. And I think next time, yeah, we're gonna do a big harvest, and then we might go on a quest to kind of do some upgrading of things, and then do another final harvest at the end of the stream and kind of see how much we make. I think we should make like upwards of 10 million in one stream, which is not too bad. Now I just need to be able to do that in real life. That would be great. Alright. There we go. That is it. Quit to desktop. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit sick actually. Oh, I don't know why. That was the stream. I hope everyone enjoyed it. It was a little bit quieter. We had a couple people stop in and then leave. I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe some of them are still here. Maybe they're just been lurking the whole time, which is fine. We have a lot of lurkers. We like our lurkers. It was just kind of focused on getting the stuff built, so it might not have been as high octane as some of the previous streams. But I hope everyone was able to just chill and sort of, excuse me, hang out and just lurk and hang out with me, and I had a good time because I am still enjoying the game, and I had a good time tonight. So if you didn't, well, that sounds like a you problem. Anyway, I'm going to run through the schedule, and then I'm going to wrap it up because I need to go to bed, and that's it. So, tomorrow, Wednesday, speaking of RimWorld, well, at least we were a few minutes ago, tomorrow is RimWorld Day, RimWorld Night. The whole place almost went up in an inferno, but it hasn't yet, so get wrecked, nerds. We're gonna keep researching, keep aiming for the stars eventually, and yep, make sure everyone people don't die. We got new people in, and it's going fine. Thursday, no stream as usual, but there will. I was gonna say there will be Black Ops at night in the Discord. There probably still will be. I might be having to do catch up from Wednesday's stream. I don't know. I'm gonna see what happens. I'll hopefully be there for for some Black Ops at night, but I don't know. But there won't be a stream. There will just be Black Ops in Discord for the people that are interested. Friday is going to be some more Hitman. Finishing off Mumbai. We've got a very high kill count at the moment. Very high body count. And we're just going to make it as high as possible. Maybe we can reach 1,000. That'd be cool. Can we reach 1,000 body count? That's what I want. Saturday, more Witcher 3. It went pretty well. It's been going pretty well the last 2 streams. I had a bit of a struggle at the end of last stream where we were fighting the Shrieker, I think it was. That didn't end up making the YouTube edit at all. It was like a good, like, probably maybe even 30 to 45 minutes at the end of that stream, and it just didn't make the edit at all because it just didn't fit with the rest of it, and I was already at 30 minutes of what was supposed to be a 20-minute video before I'd even got to that section of the video, so I was just like, it doesn't serve a purpose in this video specifically, so I just didn't put it in. And then Sunday, no stream. Monday is more Terraria. If you're a regular in the stream, you can join in on that Terraria action. If you have the game and you want to play along, you can do that. We've got, what was it? We've got like 5 people in the last session. We had Adam, Lamefi, Crips, Claire, and there's someone else that I'm forgetting who it was. I'm sure there was at least one other person. But yeah, if you want to come and me! Wasn't there someone else as well? Maybe there wasn't. Yeah. So you can come along and play that. The Mondays are a bit more chill. They're not recorded for... Well, they're recorded, but they're not... I don't use them for YouTube edits or anything, so it's a little bit more chill, just kind of interactive and everything. Just chatting mostly. And we have a good time. We're building stuff, slowly going through the Terraria game, like campaign or whatever, I guess, whatever you want to call it. And just having a chill time. And then, of course, Tuesday, back with some more No Man's Sky. I think I want to aim to, like I said a bit earlier, I want to aim to finish off... Well, I'll harvest my balls, and then I want to aim to just kind of start upgrading stuff. Get some new tech upgrades for my... I get a better multi-tool, upgrade the multi-tool, get some stuff for my suit or whatever. I don't know, just whatever I kind of need to do. And then eventually focus on getting one of those new ships that everyone said I need to get, which I can't remember what they were called. And then after that, we'll do the rest of the main story, and then we'll see whether we do like an expedition after that, or if we just kind of wrap it up, or yeah, where we go from there. I don't know. Some of this, it's a bit tricky because some of the streams have been really super quiet, and other streams have been like there's been a decent amount of people, and some of the videos, the edited videos on the YouTube channel have been bangers and have popped off, and then other ones have got like less than 50 views. So I don't know. It's a real swings and roundabouts one, the No Man's Sky, for both YouTube and Twitch. But I'm happy to just play through as much as I want to play, and then when I feel like I'm done, I'll see if everyone else is done. But if I'm done, it's probably just we'll pick another one. I think there was another game I had lined up for Tuesday anyway. I think there was a few options. I can't remember what it was. I've discussed it, but I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But yeah, anyway, that's what's coming up. So hopefully something there is of interest to you, especially if you're new. I don't think so. We have a few people who are thinking about maybe joining. Yeah, there was Rand and Sheepy. I know Rand wanted to join in after his was downloaded. Sheepy was considering getting it depending on whether he liked the game or not. I don't know if he decided he did or not at the end of the stream. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. And there might have been one or two other people as well. But anyway, that's it. I'm done. I need to go to bed. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I will catch you all tomorrow for RimWorld. Otherwise, next week for some more fondling of my balls. Bye!